Hi everyone, I'm Mark Barone and welcome to Think Before Throttle, and today we're going to talk about how animals can really mess you up on the motorcycle. I've had some bad experiences myself regarding animals, so I'm hoping that my experiences can help you new riders out. So if you're a new rider, please pay attention to this video. Maybe there's some things that you really don't consider when riding and how quickly one small animal even can really mess you up. So a couple experiences of mine is something as small as a squirrel. I remember I was riding and I didn't see the roadkill to the last minute. I kind of hit the squirrel at an angle, and when you hit the roadkill at an angle, it kind of wants to throw you around a little bit. So if you are in a situation where you have to hit something, there's really no time, no way to avoid it. It's a last minute thing that you have to do it. I really didn't have time to straighten the motorcycle out, but if I did see it coming and it was a better option than swerving, then I probably would have just tried to hit it straight on. But unfortunately, when I hit it, it wanted to throw me around a little bit, not quite as much into a tank slapper. Look that up if you don't know what it is. But it did shimmy my bike a good amount to make me feel uncomfortable and make me think twice about hitting roadkill at an angle, that's for sure. So if I have to hit something, I'm going to try to hit it straight on if there really is no other way. You know, most people know about deer, coyote, especially in Illinois. Deer and coyote are probably our biggest threats as far as animals on the road, and there's a lot of them. So deer, coyote, and depending on what happens, I mean, even a squirrel running out, just the sight of an animal in general running in your path could cause a new rider to overreact or maybe swerve into a bad situation. So just be mindful that animals are going to be very unexpected, and you're not going to have a whole lot of reaction time. So one thing that I say that could really reduce, you getting into an accident would be in rural areas or forest preserves, tight quarters with a lot of woods. I would definitely recommend being mindful of the speed you're going. If the speed limit's 50, you technically don't have to do 50. I find myself now going through the most dangerous spots I know with animals, just reducing my speed, giving me a little bit of extra time, and then when it's time to open it up, you know when it's time. So a quick story that was pretty bizarre to me was, I think it was a turkey vulture. It was a giant bird, and I'm riding on the motorcycle, and there was some roadkill to the right, and I really didn't notice it until the bird almost flew into me. But it's eating the roadkill, and as I'm coming up on it, I see a giant bird, and I'm not exaggerating. The thing is pretty damn big. I'm only 140 pounds, 5'5", so it looked like half the size of my body, and it flies right at me. So I think that this bird is going to hit me. So right at the last minute, when it's about to hit me, I put my shoulder like this because I'm ready to slam it with my shoulder if it's going to slam into me, and then hopefully it doesn't knock me off the motorcycle. But right at the last minute, the turkey vulture literally flies the other direction, as it see me last minute, and then cuts away. Probably would have knocked me off the bike if it would have hit me hard enough, but I was prepared for it. But I mean, there wasn't so much I could really do. It just kind of happened suddenly. So I mean, even something as bizarre as that, if you're a new rider, I doubt that you're thinking, gee, a bird that's eating a dead bird is going to fly right into me and knock me off the motorcycle. But anything can happen. So I hope that weird story that I really wish I caught on camera, because it would have been really cool, helps you learn how weird things can get and how unpredictable animals can be. You're going to have the animals that like to start to dart out in front of you, and then stop and go back, and then dart out and then stop and go back, and then at the last minute, right as you're coming, dart in front of you. That's going to happen too. So reducing speed in these areas is about the best thing you can do. And then obviously practicing your emergency braking so that you're confident if you need to stop quickly that you have the skills to do so. Remember, I had a video about how important braking is. So, maybe watch that. Look at some of my other videos too. And as far as animals goes, that's about it. I mean, just be careful, watch your speed. Know that depending on the area you're getting, you're going to have a lot of dangers. And not to mention, you got, a big raccoon, possum in the middle of the road. It's probably going to feel like a speed bump hitting it, and it's probably going to want to throw you around, and you might even crash. So another thing to consider, one last thing. When you're following too close for somebody, which you shouldn't, those are the things that you're not going to have time to see the roadkill. They're going to be driving. They're going to swerve last minute, And then where you're going to be in your lane, you might not have the reaction time. So this is a good reason why not to follow too close to cars. And it works the same thing with potholes. Whether it's a dead raccoon or a pothole in the road, giving yourself that extra time, that cushion, the visibility to see what's in front of you and not riding someone's ass could be the difference of whether that raccoon messes you up real good. Well, thanks everybody. Just a quick video, so hopefully you enjoy it, and stay away from them turkey vultures or whatever the hell it was. And I look forward to talking to you guys again. Stay safe, watch out for animals, and see you next time. Bye.